Eldon, Jaeger, Worthington, Iowa.
And what is this very cool truck?
1952 280 model.
You have done a whole bunch to it. You said you just painted it in February.
Yes.
What did it look like when you got it?
It's the original crown, hood, fenders, cab.
So it was in good shape.
It was decent. It was something to start with.
Was it near you? Somewhere nearby?
No, it was in Wellsville, Kansas, where I bought it.
Just sitting?
Yeah, it was actually in a scrapyard.
Oh, you rescued it.
Yeah.
I like the way this isn't straight. It goes like out farther at the bottom. I don't even know if I've done a video on one from the 50s at all. So this is definitely
This is actually what they call a hard nose. And you can tell that by the way that it's molded here. If it's not a hard nose, it'll have the rivets in from the side.
Uh-huh. Is there a reason for that?
Well, this is 130 inch to the back of the cab. 379 is 127 inches in the extended hood.
So this is longer.
Yeah. And this is factory to be 130 inches.
What does it have for power?
An N14 mechanical Cummins.
And what about the transmission?
Oh, it's only a 10-speed.
How fast does it go?
Well, I don't know. I haven't had it wide open yet.
But you made it here, no problem.
It will do 70. I've had it up there already.
It's so cool. The shape of the fenders. It's like it looks like a car from the 50s in a way.
Them are the original fenders on it. I did change the battery box and toolbox.
And you changed the interior a lot.
Well, that I did.
Make sure the door doesn't go flying, and the window on the back, which is very cool. Was the interior totally gone?
Yeah, it was just sheet metal.
Mm-hmm. So somehow you came up with the idea to get a cabinet maker involved and some butcher block.
Yeah.
And some custom cut little panels in the ceiling. How did you even think to do that? Just came to you?
Yeah.
Do you have really weird dreams or something?
No, I just got odd ideas.
Yeah, and it worked. And again, I think that the dash here looks like the dash in a 50s car. Enough gauges to help you know what you need to know, and that's it.
That's the original dash panel.
But new gauges.
But it put Teltec gauges in it.
Mm-hmm. And then what's that up in the window on the dash?
Well, the young people probably don't know what it is, but it's a pyriometer.
What the heck is that?
Tells the exhaust temperature. Turn the key on, being you're up there. Then that way you can get the dash.
And you change the floor, right?
Yeah.
Because this generally comes up quite far, correct? So you're tall.
Yeah, it's quite a bit steeper.
You're a tall guy. Need some more leg room. Oh, what about these doors?
This was another idea.
That turned out pretty cool.
I am really, really happy with it.
It's all family members and trucks.
Yep.
That are within 10 days of their birthdays?
Yeah.
Correct? Except for one, but it's the right year.
For this John Deere truck.
But we've got the right year at least.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty cool and you own all these trucks, obviously. It's got your name on them all.
Yep.
Did it just work out that you happen to have trucks that fit?
When I bought these trucks, I had no idea what the dates were on them when they were left factory.
But it was just conveniently close to everybody's birthdays.
Yep.
That's perfect. And I assume you put this cool window on the back too?
Yes.
And that you put it that direction instead of like a teardrop. That's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if people are watching this thinking that the truck is old, the trailer is a 1945. And you said it's a Neighbors?
Neighbors.
I've never even heard of that. Where were they made? Any idea? Even what state or what part of the country?
I don't. I did it one time, but I done a little bit of a follow up on it, but
I'm
I didn't find much.
guessing they weren't around for long.
Yeah, I don't know if somebody bought them out or how it went.
Well, it's very cool, and it was pointed out to me that it's rounded at the front because trucks were shorter back then. So in order
Yes.
to be able to turn a little bit better, the rounded fronts of the trailers helped. And I guess I've never seen a flatbed trailer that old. So I've seen it on other trailers, but not one of these. And it's a single axle truck too. Is that factory?
Yes,
know?
it was a single axle originally.
It sure doesn't look like it's almost 80 years old. Have you done a lot of work to the trailer, or was it in pretty good shape?
Actually, it was in pretty good shape. It did not have a kingpin on it. It had a bolster, and you'd use U-bolts to hook it to the frame rail, to bolt it to the frame rail.
How long is it?
30 foot.
I did my CDL test in a 30-foot flatbed and a 6-speed synchronized transmission. Tried to make it easy, but boy, when it came to having to do all of the backing up portions of the test in that little tiny trailer, it was rough. But
Yep.
This is a very cute combo.
It had a Chevy rear end underneath of it for a trailer axle. We put an air ride underneath of it, made the back tail light panel.
And I assume you haul a smaller truck or a golf cart with it?
I hauled the pickup and the golf cart here.
Do you get to take the trailer out much?
Well, I do. Actually, I'm working on a 49 Fruhoff van trailer that's 32 foot that I was going to put behind this truck.
Well, it's nice to have options.
Yeah.
This looks pretty good with it. I assume red is your color of choice.
Well, it's just a color that seems to come up all the time.
It's a good Peterbilt color.
There you go.
Well, it's a very cool combo, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.